Johnny and Lena log. Johnny and Lena log. Snowy blizzard outside. It's Sunday night in New York, motherfucking city. You laughing? Yeah, you make me laugh. I like what you did with the candles tonight. Oh, it looks good, yeah. I got Mother Mary lit up over there on that altar. All right. I don't know if you guys can see the snow really coming down like crazy. Our new mayor, what's his name? Zaran? I don't know. He's a great guy. Yeah. What are you doing with that pillow? I don't know. I'm putting it over my head. Um, he issued a thing. No one's allowed to drive. I miss being outside during these snowstorms. You know, being able bodied and being outside. Yeah. Like Christopher, God bless him, he just ran out the door to shovel. Like it's like fucking midnight, yeah. And all of a sudden he just runs out to shovel. Hey, good for him. Fucking 67 years old and then running out there to do that. God help him. Like amazing that's this guy had, terminal. That they said it was terminal cancer. 2011. But he really is. He's doing great, isn't he? Yep. Miracle, just like what's going to happen for you. Please, from your mouth to God, from my mouth to God's ears. Yeah, Johnny, from your mouth to God's ears. What do you think is going on here, Lena? This is the mission for God. Yes, my love. Please, please work with me, baby. Smile a little more. It's hard. When the pain is too much, it's hard, but I don't know. I want to be Wonder Woman. I want to be Superwoman. What are we making these videos for? What are we doing? You don't think it's worthy, a worthwhile endeavor? I don't know. I don't know. Jury's out, kid. That's the ceiling. That looks great. Looks like a fireplace, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's get the lighting up there. Yeah, that's the ceiling. That looks wonderful. That's the reflections tonight on the ceiling. I really dig that. Yeah. Don't screw around with the camera so much. You're gonna turn it off, and you're gonna be cursing, and it's gonna be bad. Don't tell me what I'm gonna do. Look, it's like the worst platform ever. Tumblr. Tumblr is just like chock full. There's no escaping it. They're like the McLennan crew, yeah, that want Paul and John to be gay, yeah. It's all that on Tumblr. I can't even. See. I went over there not to start interacting on Tumblr. I'm not, even though John said, "Oh, I'll post some things here and there." Just post some of our good artwork and see if anyone gives a shit. And I said, all right, I'll post a couple of things like, oh, you want to do a radio reading tonight? Yes, we'll get to that. But go ahead. So Lena said, all right, let me look at what's going on, Leon. And it's all fucking about Paul being gay and what about you? Well, it seems more, the ones we saw really seemed centered on Paul being gay for me and me being bisexual. Yeah, it was that, wasn't it? Yeah. But it's still sickening and nauseating, and how fixated these fucking putzes are on that. So I couldn't really stay there for very long. I didn't stay there for very long. I'm addicted to something new now. The tiny houses, the tiny Airbnbs. There's like these shows. See, we started watching The Van Life, and I like that. I like it a lot because it just reminded me of, camping, like really just fun camping. But then I was like looking at these tiny house shows, and I'm like being transported to another fucking dimension watching these shows. I guess I'm just like fantasizing about, going to these cabins, and because you spent your life running away to cabins. I did. Till you ended up buying one. Yeah, we have a cabin still sitting on the corner of a mountain. And it's kind of like one of those tiny houses, isn't it? It absolutely is. That's what we have up there as a tiny house. That's so funny. We do have a tiny. Yeah. It's like it's no different, really. Okay, it's kind of falling apart. Yeah, I. Oh my God, our cabin was always in a constant state of. I'm sorry. It's all right. I have a cough drop. Um, we were always repairing something, and everything was falling apart every minute because the cabin was like 50 years old or something, and it was all, you know, a homemade cabin. The person who owned it before us, and it was really slapped together, and we did a lot of work on it, but it was impossible to stay up on it because of the weather was so extreme on that mountain. And we haven't been up there in over a decade, and I can't imagine what's going on in that place right now. Oh, it's definitely well over a decade. Yeah, 15 years, I think, since we've been there. Since you and me have been there, right? Christopher went once with Herman without you, but he never wanted to go again without you, and he didn't. Right. Yeah, that was kind of sad. That was like the end of our marriage in a way. Mm. Not, yeah, I know. But also physically, it was getting too demanding. I couldn't drag that leg up that mountain any. I could. There was like I couldn't walk. And I know, honey. It was dangerous. It was very treacherous, that mountain. Yeah, yeah, extremely steep, rocky. If you weren't at the cabin, if you were not on on the deck or in the cabin where the surface was flat, every place surrounding the cabin was this steep, rocky terrain, and it was very hard for a able-bodied person to walk, much less someone who needed walking sticks and leg braces, and I was just couldn't do it at the end. So yeah, it's been over 10 years since I've been, but it's a beautiful piece of property. It's 10 acres, and the cabin is really cute, and we had so many beautiful, beautiful years up there. Beautiful years, and my connection with John grew very strong up there. And there was a great piano that I had brought up there. Had it brought up special from New York City, from Queens, and it sounds so beautiful playing that piano at night up there. And I would sit on the porch, and I would also play guitar. I'd play my shaman drums. I would play bongos. I'd play harmonica, ukulele. I really enjoyed 909. Yeah, I enjoyed it so much, John, and sang my heart out. And the people in the valley below could hear me, because the sound really traveled. And like we said, David Bowie was just across the valley from us. David Bowie and Iman had a home just across the valley. Magical place, the Catskill Mountains. Also, Shawnee lives up there, but he's in the next town over. Shawnee and Yoko, they have a lot of land, and he's got a studio up there and everything. And they have like a dairy farm, like a organic farm. I love you. What are you showing me? You want yogurt? Yeah, I think I want some yogurt. It's late. It's never too late for some yogurt. All right. Well, see how you feel. Maybe take a nap first, and we can get up at maybe 4 o'clock and eat yogurt. You are telling me at midnight that you're already planning on getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and eating yogurt. Are you insane? Are you insane, John? I think I'm there. I think I'm absolutely there. You went insane from being with me, being saddled with me. Look, we got to do something about my this shoulder. All right, we're gonna figure it. You say that about everything. We're gonna figure you couldn't even finish it. Yeah, we're gonna figure. Oh, forget it. We're not gonna figure out anything. There is not there that we. Oh God, Johnny. Oh, this is fun, right? Snowstorm. Look at that. Yeah, it's really coming down. I love it. It's so romantic, isn't it? Yeah. You wanna have sex again at some point, honey? Want me to recite a poem for you? Yeah, all right. The snowflakes fall into your eyes and. Yeah, right. The snowflakes fall into my. Yeah, that's no good. What are you making noises in there? There's this John, the energy that John projects or emanates. This is not a funny joke now. This is true. In that room, in the living room, there is a space near the floorboard against the wall that is a vortex. John, this is true. Yeah. And when John gets especially animated or excited about something, you'll hear that wall inside crack. Yeah, like a loud crack. And first I was like, what is that? Is the house settling? Like after all these years, suddenly this crack. And because it started right when he started connecting with me in 2013, this loud crack. And it's not all the time, it's just occasionally, but it's always marks when John is either laughing a lot or feeling particularly excited about something or something in his energy causes this area in the wall inside to make this loud cracking sound. And Chris, it's a phenomenon, right? I'm a phenomenon. You are a phenomenon. You're a phenomenon. Phenomenon. You're a vagina man. Oh, stop it. When are you gonna grow up? When am I gonna grow up? Yeah. Were you saying things to try to shock me? Like what? Vagina? That's so shocking. You know you're being like infantile right now, right? You know that? Hmm. Get off me. No. Stop it. No. So the wall cracks. Right, the wall cracks. And I know I'm not crazy. Christopher, he agreed. He's like, "Yeah, that is weird. That's never happened before." Because we lived here for a long time, and that never happened until John came, and now it happens all the time. And Christopher agrees. It must be him. It's very weird. And you know what else had happened when we used to have fights with Chris? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. John would be screaming at Christopher. Saying the craziest things. Telling Christopher to start dating again. When are you going to get out there? Meet some nice chippy. I mean, it's kind of funny, but I guess not. Listen, I have to say it though. Christopher took it really, really well because honestly, I don't know. It was I don't know. Everything worked out fine, didn't it? Please tell me it did. Sure, honey, everything worked out just fine. Give me a little light. Look at me, I'm handsome. Yeah, you're great. You like that picture of you? I like the one you have on the other side. What, in your pajamas? There's another picture on the other side of that, but it would be a big song and a dance to move it around. Anyway, and John's like wearing these silk pajamas. He does look really, really smoking hot. I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find that picture and post it online. Oh, so the tiny homes, yeah. So I'm loving those shows for now. How about you? I love watching them with you. I love architecture. I love pretty homes like that. So it's like looking at artwork and seeing what people do with it. And yeah, when I watch those programs with you, here, honey, close your eyes. You don't need to keep them open. You know what this room looks like. What'd you do with your glasses? I don't know. I can't find them. You just told me to close my eyes. Why do I need glasses? All right. So you just, so I watch these programs with you, and then it feels like we're there together, transported, going up into these beautiful, beautiful wilderness areas of the world, and there's something very cozy about those little tiny homes. Yeah, they are. They're beautiful. That's what I would like. I wouldn't want to be in a bigger space. I like being in a cozy little space with you. Like this room. You do like this room. I love this room. All I ever wanted to do was get you alone in this room, right? I waited a long time for it to just be me and you in this here little room. Aren't you happy in here with me? Yeah. I am. We have everything we need in here. We have all of our arts and crap and musical instruments and reading material and television if we want to watch shows about tiny homes and mountain climbing, and we have kittens and we have yogurt and we have it all. We do have it all. Is that a smile I see on your face? It feels like your smile. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, honey, is get you right on board. Hey, we have some of those Valentine's Day candies left too. Now you're plugging for candy. Well, they're the good kind. They're healthy. Want to have some candy with me right now? I have one piece. It's either that or yogurt. No, yogurt is too much of an investment. We'll have the yogurt for breakfast. So, um, so you just wanted to do a, yeah, nice little video. All right. There is nothing more romantic than a nice little snowstorm on a Sunday night. Praise be God and Mother. Mother and Father, how are you doing? Very good. Yeah. We love you. We love you. Johnny boy. If you could have one thing in the world right now, what would it be? You. Now that's an answer. And if you could have one thing in the world right now, what would it be? Piece of chocolate. Oh, stop. Your heart. You have my heart. Then I have everything I ever wanted.